Hi, it's Filbert again, and welcome to Randomwalker channel. Today it's gonna be Folklore Corner, and we will be discussing about Puss in Boots. Have you heard about this story before? Some of you might already know about these movies. Yes, DreamWorks Animation used Puss in Boots' original character and remake it into a new setting, which compiles lots of different nursery rhymes and folklores all together. Although the story has many different variations, but the regular one that most people know about is published in 1697 by Charles Perrault, a retired civil servant from France, in a book published by Barbin called Histoires ou Contes du Temps Passé, which means stories of fairy tales from the past. The oldest version is from Venice though, written by Giovanni Francesco Straparola around 1550 to 1553 in a book called Le Piacevoli Noti, or known as the Facetious Nights. Another version called Pentameron from Italy is published by Giambattista Basile in 1634, but it was never translated in French during Perrault's lifetime, so nobody knows how the story come from Italy to France back at that time. So we shall read Perrault's version first and compare it with his predecessors. Perrault's story begins in a family consisting of a father and 3 sons. Not sure where the mother is, divorced or dead or whatever. So the father is dead and giving his inheritance to his 3 sons. The eldest son gets a mill, which is like a factory to grind grains such as wheat during ancient times. The second son gets a mule, which is a crossbreed between a male donkey and a female horse, resulting in a much more docile than a horse, but smarter than a donkey creature. The youngest son, who is the most favored by the father, gets only a puss or a cat though. The eldest and the second son decided to live together, but they kick the youngest out of the picture because he only get a meerkat, right? With sorrow, the young boy lives and think about how to eat. It's a good thing he didn't think about roasting the cat into a well done or a medium rare. So the cat talks to the young boy and he wants a pair of boots and a bag. Just a bag. Not LV or Gucci or anything. And it's just like a sack. One that can kidnap someone maybe? No, I mean for small animals like rabbits. The cunning cat then proceeds to trap some rabbits from a forest nearby. He puts some greens inside the bag. Then when the bunnies come inside, he would snatch it and tie it and go. The young boy then kills a bunny for their dinner. And the cat says that they should preserve the rest of the bunnies, saying it's for tomorrow. However, this liar cat is taking all these rabbits to the king's palace and present it to the king, saying that it's from his master, Marquis of Carabas. The king is delighted and asks the cat to give his regards to Marquis of Carabas. What a bad cat for telling lies, and most probably he will tell more lies, right? What I'm even more confused, how come people in this story sees a cat talking and standing in his 2 boots as a norm. That's weird. Okay, so the cat continues to give his tribute to the king for quite some while. Then one day, the cat learns that the king is about to go outside with his daughter, the princess. The cat then goes to the young boy and tells him to bathe in the river which is in the course of the royal carriage. When the young boy undresses, the cat then steals his clothes and hides it under a rock. After a while, the royal carriage appears and the cat jumps in front of the carriage and yells loudly, "Help! Help! My master, the Marquis of Carabas. His clothes is stolen by thieves when he is bathing in the river." The king then asks his attendant to give a nice suit to the fake marquis. The young boy then dressed up and asked to sit in the coach next to the princess, who falls in love at the first sight. After which, the king offers to give the young boy a ride home. The cat rushes ahead of the coach, telling farmers and peasants to say that the fields and the livestock at that area is a property of Marquis of Carabas, or else they will become mincemeat. When the king arrived and heard from the peasants and the farmers, he praises the young boy's wealth. Meanwhile, the cat already rushes to the real owner of the domain's castle, an ogre, a man-eating giant who can transform to different kind of creatures. So the cat asks the ogre whether he can transform or not, and the ogre transforms into a big lion, scaring the cat. Then the cat asks, "Oh, mighty one, can you also turn into somewhat small, like a mouse?" And the ogre turns into a mouse. But we know, right? A cat and a mouse. Then the cat just take the mouse and eat it. End of the game. The coach then arrives at the castle, and the cat already prepares a banquet beforehand. Then the king asks the fake Marquis of Carabas whether he can marry the princess or not, of course, and they live happily ever after. Now, I've been wondering, how come the king doesn't know about the Marquis's territory? That's absurd, no? The king is supposed to be in a higher hierarchy and supposed to know about his minions' domain. What do you think? Please write in the comment section below. There might be some variations to folktales like this, like how many rabbits did the cat catches, and how long he presented it to the king, and there are even some variations that tells that the cat is a female, while most of them are male. So what's the difference between Straparola's and Basile's tales? In Straparola's tale, the young boy is the son of a Bohemian woman, and the cat is actually a fairy, and the princess has a name called Eliseta, and the castle which the fake marquis has is a dead man's castle, one that has not have any hairs. And the young boy eventually become a Bohemian king. Not sure whether this is actually a real fiction or maybe it takes place in a real one but in a alternate story or something, I don't know. And anyways, just for your information, Bohemia in the current day is in Czech Republic. So if any one of you can relate to this story, please comment down below. Next, Basil's tale is somewhat similar to Parrot's tale, just that the boy has a name called Gagliuso or Gagliuso, and the interesting part is the epilogue, where the young boy promises the cat that when the cat is dead, he would like to put the cat in a gold coffin. Then one day, the cat fakes his death, and he learns that the young boy told the princess to take the cat out of the window. Mortified, the cat leaves and leaves the young boy. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully you will enjoy it. Which version do you like the most? If you enjoy this video, please support me by liking this video, click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and put some comments below. See you in the next video. Bye bye!